I'm Red, you're watching Gravy Built. Today we're back on all-wheel drive EM2. I know it's been a long time, but I've just been collecting parts and working on it a little bit here and there. Don't really think that some of that stuff would make good content because I just kind of work on it when I have extra time. But today I got something very cool. I got my Haltech IC-7 dash with a Mako Motorsports bezel that I'm going to be throwing in this car, along with my Haltech that I've already told you guys about. With the modified case from a factory D17 ECU. So yeah, I built a whole new engine harness for this thing because I just didn't like how the old one was, and I just want to make a few changes. Plus, with the sequential, I got a few different sensors. Like if you look down here, you can see the green sensor right there. That's the gear position sensor. So that's a real important one with the sequential. So yeah, we're going to be throwing this stuff in, and also too, after the rebuild, this will be the first time I start this engine, so you guys can check this out. Hopefully everything goes off without a hitch. I'm going to show you guys how to wire this display into my car. We're going to do a little bit of splicing and fire this thing up, so check it out. Okay, so this bezel and dash is going to be taking up where this is right now. Have my Banks gauge, which is great. Have my wideband. I'm actually replacing the wideband with a Haltech one because now I have the screen, so it'll display everything I need. The fuel gauge is going to go bye-bye because everything can be done on the IC-7, which is great. And then, since now I got a detachable steering wheel, here we go. Now I got more room to work. So that thing's going to go there. All this is going to get moved, so no problem. Let's get going on this. Yeah, I didn't really screw it in too much. I knew that this thing was going to be coming in and out, so there we go. Actually, you know what? Screw it, Nelson. We're going big. So there.
Bigger, better things.
Yeah, bigger, better things. So bye-bye to that. We also have, oh shit, there's actually no screws in this thing. It's a good thing I kept screws from another car that I took apart. I also have a new dash piece that I'm going to be doing a new carbon wrap because this one didn't really know what we were doing. So here we go, super easy. This comes over here, just unplug these. Bye-bye. So it's gonna sit here, so we just got to do a little bit of wiring. I'm just gonna remove this stuff, just gonna get it ready. Okay, I'll show you guys right now. Yeah, because I had to connect that thing to the illumination, and then it's just straight connected to the I have an aftermarket fuel level sensor in my tank, and then I just used the existing wire that was for that. So nothing special. But now with the dash, I do actually have to run a signal ground to the sender, so I'm gonna have to run a wire all the way back. What else we got to do, Nelson? Oh yeah, here's all the wires for this for these gauges. These got to go bye-bye. I figure I might as well just do this while I'm in here. Oh yeah, here we go. This is for the wideband sensor. I already ran the new one. See? So okay. Yeah, just bear with me for a second. Oh, I see where I ran it. Come on, where are you at? Oh, here we go. Perfect. I figure if we're gonna install something new, we might as well just get rid of the old stuff. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. And then yeah, that might be a little bit more difficult to get that out. Might have to do one at a time. Give me a second. There we go. Oh, where do they go? Oh, my leg. I try to keep the installs as clean as I can, but there's just so much crap.
Especially with wiring. I mean,
yeah, I mean, well, wiring's not difficult. You know, I do enjoy wiring. I think I find it pretty easy. I mean, it's just a puzzle. Come on. Destroy this stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this thing done. Oh yeah, this thing is like tangled up in there. Well, give me a minute. I'm gonna undo this and then we'll continue the video in a second. Alright, so yeah, there was a couple wires that were kind of looped around and tangled. I just didn't remove it right, so that's out. Factory piece back on. So now we got to focus with this. So the IC-7 comes with, I don't know, these ECU connectors. I'm not sure what the name is. Plug right in. We have 4 already terminated right here. So this mostly gets its signal from the Haltech through CAN bus, which is simple. You got the blue and white, high, low, I'm not sure which one is which, and then power and ground. So this just goes straight over to the Haltech, no problem. But we do need some analog stuff from the vehicle, like turn signals, we need the fuel level, and dimmer. So in here, it comes with a little quick start guide. So I'm gonna have to do the wiring for this thing. Oh yeah, that's it. No problem. So we got all the analog stuff that I need to put in. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's this right here. So we got battery ground, battery switched, high-low CAN, and then we also have a 5-volt reference coming out of it, and then we have a signal ground. So, and then we got 4 analog inputs. So right now I'm just going to do one for the fuel level, I believe. Yeah, fuel level. It says to use AV1, or no. Oh yeah, it doesn't give a specific one. Yeah, 18. Yeah, so I can use any of them. So I'll probably just use the analog one, which would be pin 18. So we got 17, and then it'll be the first one right here. And then I just have to run the ground, and then also to connect parking lights, left, turn signal, high beam. Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of wiring and get this handled. Oh, I got my Civic ETM, so easy work. So yeah, we'll put on time lapse and get this handled. Okay, so I got all the lights that I wanted. This one's for the fuel pump, and then we have some lights and stuff. And then I also had to add a signal ground, and that goes to the fuel pump so that, you know, we have the resistance. So it goes there and then comes back, so whatever. And then this connector has to plug into the can, which we have ran over here. There we go, this one. And just for today, we're just gonna plug, well actually, you know, I have to do one other wire. So I made this little jumper. Yeah, that's for the wideband. And then we gotta plug that one, and then into the Haltech. Okay, and then make sure this one, yeah, this is the new wideband. So it's kind of messy right now, but we're gonna get it going. And then we have, there we go. So she's in. Okay, so that should work. I still have to connect one of these wires, Nelson. We have to figure out. That's for the oil pressure. But here, let's mount this real quick. So there's a little sub thing for the USB, so that way we can program the dash. And then all you got to do is just plug this bad boy in. Just tuck everything back. This thing is a little long. Yeah, this wiring harness is kind of in the way. There we go. Come on. There we go. Almost. Okay, so there's not enough clearance behind, so I had to remove this little piece of plastic. But I think we're good now, Nelson. Okay, so reach back here, plug it in. Oh yeah, now we got plenty of room. Okay. Okay, now just a little trimming, Nothing wrong with that. You know, I haven't had these screws in forever, dude. I don't know. Sometimes I lose things, and I just never replace them. But I had another car that I took apart and stole a bunch of dash screws and whatnot, so I got lots of extra stuff. Okay. And then we got the top screw. Actually, you know what? Let me swap it out for another one. A little bit longer. Yeah, here we go. There we go. And then tighten these. No problem, dude. Yeah, I don't want the wipers to fucking come on one.
That display is delicious.
It is really nice. Okay, and then we got this wire, and I'm probably just gonna leave it like down here somewhere. So if I need to, well, I have a bezel piece around here somewhere. Oh yeah, here's one. So when this is fully installed, oops. There we go. How does that look, dude?
Very nice.
And it's all connected, so there we go. What do you think, Nelson? Should we turn it on?
Moment of truth. Oh boy.
There we go. I was having some. There we go. Yes. Oops. So coolant temp, air temp, battery. Yeah. So it looks like everything is connected. Everything's working. Computer is on. It's talking to the computer. Man, that's nice. Here. Perfect. Here. Come over here where I'm sitting, Nelson. Go my... Okay. Now what do you think, Nelson? Looks pretty nice. That's my perspective right here. Looks pretty legit.
All your settings.
Yep.
It's very clean.
Now, we also added a surge tank. So now we got to prime the system, I think. Yeah, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that fuel pump turn on. So we gotta go investigate that, and then we're gonna try to start this bad boy. So give me a minute. We're gonna work on it real quick. All right, so we had a few more bugs to work out. I'm still not sure why the fuel pump doesn't want to turn on, but I switched to a different output so we can turn it on and off. And we primed the motor. We put oil in it. Yeah, I think we're ready. What do you think, Nelson?
Ready to fire.
Okay. First time after the rebuild. This thing should light up. We're gonna find out right now. What's the status? Is the key still on?
Key's still on.
Okay, turn the key off.
Yeah.
Turn it on and crank. Yeah.
And crank.
Go, Nelson. Dang. Right away. I'm looking. Full pressure. So first start went off really nice. Once we got everything working, it seems good. So, you know, next video I think we can drive this thing, play with the sequential. I got the gear indicator working, as you can see. See, it says it's in neutral right now. I got to play with the fuel level because it's not reading. Oh, you know what? I never changed any settings for that, so I have to mess with that. But otherwise, everything else is working. I'm pretty happy with it right now. Man, it sounds good. And next video, we're gonna go do some rips, play with the sequential, get some of the settings dialed in. But otherwise, the new engine sounds healthy. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.